Hi everybody, this is my better late than never Monday Mingle for Monday, April 5th. Today's actually Tuesday. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, so instead of doing a Monday Mingle, I was out to dinner and a movie with him. Yes, I know we could have done it on Sunday, but we were out at the farm celebrating Easter, so hopefully somebody will see this since it's going to be up late. And I noticed that 80-mile-per-hour mom, the prolific vlogger that she is, that the Monday Mingle post is already on page 2 of her blog, so we'll see. I guess I'll do this for me. So today, the 3 questions were brought to us from Carrie by the blogger at The 5 Fish. So the first question is, do you have any tattoos or piercings? And if not, do you want any? Well, I have piercings, just ears, 2 in each ear. That's about as exciting as I get. I have thought through the years about getting a tattoo. It seems kind of the cool, hip thing to do, though the older I get, the less cool and hip it kind of seems. Mainly because I can't decide what I would want as a tattoo. I mean, it's a pretty big commitment. I just kind of wonder if those people who had Mickey Mouse or some brand or something emblazoned upon their body, if they regret that, especially by the time they hit like 50 or 60. So I may get a tattoo one day, but I'm really going to have to figure out something that I really, really, really want before that'll happen. So question 2 was, what is the one thing you might change or push for or against if you were elected to office today? So I'm pretty sure this question was probably directly a result of the passage of the Health Act in the U.S. I am a U.S. citizen, but I do live in Canada, so I have been taking part in the public health care system here in Canada. So it's kind of been interesting to see the debate, kind of knowing both sides these days. I'm not going to say, well, I will. I'm kind of for the Health Act, though I haven't read the whole thing, but I think in general that something does need to change in the U.S. I know a lot of people who don't have health insurance and who can't afford it, who have had to, sit there and discuss payment options before a surgery will be done or things like that. And I just don't think that that's something that should happen, because I believe that we have an intrinsic responsibility in society to make sure that the people who need health care but can't afford it get it. I think everybody deserves and has the right to be able to go to the doctor and get well. I think in the U.S. that is not happening these days. I know a lot of people who do not go to the doctor because they don't think they can afford it, and that's just sad. So that's, I guess, what I'm going to say on that one. So the third one is, Carrie from The 5 Fish is coming up on her 10th wedding anniversary. I know how she feels. I'm coming up on my 5th. And she was asking if there's anything that I remember from my wedding and anything funny or interesting that happened. Well, I loved my wedding. It was awesome. Dewey and I were living in Canada at the time, but all my family and a lot of our friends together were in the States. So we decided to have the wedding somewhere where it was easily accessible. So we got married on the beach on Anna Maria Island in Florida. It's a beautiful little beach. It looks just like the Caribbean, but without all the big plane rides. Well, for everybody but us. We had to fly from Calgary, so it was very far. But we took over an entire little hotel. About 70 people attended. We had a dance and a reception at the hotel, and the wedding ceremony was on the beach. It was awesome and amazing. So much fun. And some of the funny things that happened were, I guess it was just kind of one, and my husband still is amazed that he lived through it. He actually forgot his pants. He's Canadian, and it was quite warm. It was June, and so he didn't want to wear a tuxedo because he might die of heat stroke because he's Canadian and it's hot in Florida. So we decided to go with these linen khaki pants and Mexican wedding shirts. Well, he remembered his shirt. I may have actually packed it, but he forgot his pants. So he comes up to me the day before the wedding and goes, "Honey, please don't hit me." And I said, "Well, I don't normally hit you, so you must have done something really, really bad." what did you do? He goes, I need you to promise before I'm going to tell you. So I finally told him, okay, I promise I won't hit you. And he said, yeah, I forgot my pants. So I thought I did pretty well. I said, well, whatever, you can wear shorts, even though we had told everybody no shorts at our wedding. But I was kind of trying to roll with the punches. But he said, no, that's okay. And so he and one of his friends went out and found a new pair of pants at Tommy Bahama, which, he was in Florida. So I guess linen pants are relatively easy to find. So that was kind of the big hiccup that happened. But other than that, it was great. Lots of people, lots of food, lots of music, beautiful sunsets. It was a great thing. I would not change anything about my wedding. So that is my Monday Mingle blog for this Monday, April 5th, really Tuesday, April 6th, but that's okay. Thanks again to 80 Mile Per Hour Mom for hosting, and I would love to see your vlogs, so I hope you watch this and leave me a comment so that I can come and see yours. See you next week.